These viral techniques look insane, but when I tried them, it wasn't the best. And you guys were not shy to tell me everything I did wrong since you got your degree. So today I'm gonna try them again on their own full pages using all of your tips. And I only get one attempt per technique. There was one clear most requested one for a redo, but first, so many of you said I did neon wrong. There was a reason why she did the white and then the color. I'm gonna follow her bar for bar using the exact same supplies. So hopefully I can fix every mistake from last time. So of course first we need to cover the page in black. It's always kind of scary because my first thought is, what if I lose the lines completely? But nah, we're good. And my second thought is, what if I run out of ink? But did you know Ohuhu have refills? Not sponsored, but I have worked with them in the past. And then she's using a white pen to trace over everything. That looks like a Posca fine tip, which I do not have. But I do have these 5 pens, so quick side quest so that we can figure out what will work best on this page. I love that they all have this brush tip. These are also acrylic markers, which is the same as what was used in the video. So hopefully we get a similar effect. Looking at these, it's kind of similar, I'm not gonna lie. I love the Ohuhu's control, so I'm gonna use that for this one. And it has a fine tip side. So we should be able to get some sharp, nice lines. And this whole coloring book just takes me back to Japan. I actually shared nothing from that trip, but definitely one of my top travel destinations ever. I found so many gems. I went to a massive art store and I found Copic markers for cheap. And you better know I bought them all. And I refuse to take it out of the duty-free bag until I can do a live reaction on camera. But this coloring book is just gorgeous. And every spread in this book just reminds me of that trip. So I'm super excited to see the neon effect on this page. But of course, the most important thing right now is getting our lines. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna cover all of this, or most of it, but it's a nice, relaxing first step. Okay, and now she's using the acrylic markers around the white, which is what I did wrong the first time. I put my hands up, I'm sorry. But you'll be happy to know I have the exact same set, so. This pink is giving nothing. It's not working at all. I definitely need something a whole lot more pigmented, like this deeper, more vibrant pink that you might see in actual neon signs. The plan was to go around the shape, so you can see that I'm already doing it wrong again, but please forgive me, please. Using the wrong color really messed this up for me, but I fixed it in future sections. And now to reinforce the white. But this white brush is definitely too thick, so I'm thinking of just going in with my trusty fine tip Sakura Jelly Roll. It's never failed me in the past. I hope it doesn't fail me today. Spoiler alert, it failed me today. But look at how the thin line just brings the perfect amount of detail. The Posca that was used in the video also has a fine tip side. It's not quite as thin as this one, but I'm kind of going around some of the sections to thicken it up a tiny bit. But overall, I think this effect is eating. And guys, I'm feeling this effect. I think this could really work. So you just need a super pigmented color and then it stands out. So let's try the rest of the sections. This whole technique of going around each thing is so interesting to me because if you saw the first video, my original thought was an acrylic marker is so opaque that you would not be able to see the whites coming through. But actually, I put my hands up, I was wrong. Thank y'all for being my teachers in the comments. The truth is, different acrylic markers have different opacity levels. I didn't expect it to make this big of an effect, but look at how this is looking. A little bit of a blurry mess at the moment, but this is where we're going with all of the detail. My jelly is not rolling. I don't know what's happening today, but this white pen is acting up. Why are you coming to disgrace me? So I searched on TikTok and I saw this hack of someone putting it in hot water, which kind of makes sense that the ink will now start, you know. So I'm gonna try that. And now we wait. What should I do while I'm waiting? Okay, time's up, time's up. So I've got it here and let's just pull it out of the water. I hate when a hack doesn't work. Because at least tell me in the comments, oh yeah, sometimes, you know, temperamental, like, what's all this? Oh my gosh, this hack definitely did not help. And I did see a comment that suggested using blue tack, but I don't know how you guys are taking the back of your Sakura jelly roll off. Mine is tightly stuck on there. So this is a bit frustrating, but I'm not giving up. Let me know if you have any tips down in the comments. I don't know, it kind of worked. For some sections it's not really working, so I'm just gonna keep trying. This white pen section might actually be my proper true favorite part, which should shock nobody if you've been here for a while. You can see it really start to come together, and this is taking me back to nights in Tokyo. I really do love the bold and easy coloring trend, but most of all, this book, I love it so much. And guys, I am not affiliated with them in any way, just gotta give credit where it's due. Guys, why is this looking kind of good? I'm feeling it. And this is the point where I could really just let this be. Call it a day. But truly, is this guy not holding an umbrella? So what if we lean into an idea where it's a whole rainy scene and you've got like the colorful puddles because of all the lights? This could go very left. I hope I don't regret this. Well, you guys should know me by now. It wouldn't be a Temi video if I wasn't trying something ambitious. And now we are done. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This has to get a wow. I'm gonna rate it 5 stars for beauty and 2 stars for difficulty. And compared to last time, I can definitely see an improvement. You guys were right. Because of how hard I found these techniques the first time, I did not expect a 5-star to be in this video. But this next one, last time I tried it, I hated it right until the end. So this time I'm kind of scared. But watching this video, I've now realized I did it wrong. You guys are right. But they're applying the first color, the lightest, from the top, and then they turn the page around and that's where the medium color is coming in from, and then the darkest color. So let's try that. Starting with the wood, I'm gonna try it with 3 browns, starting of course with the lightest. And then the medium, and then the darkest. And this is kind of my problem with the technique. It encourages you to do these tiny stitch lines, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments because I've never tried embroidery before, but you can also do long lines, right? The thread should be able to go far, right? I feel like that would probably match the wood kind of effect I want more than the tiny lines, but I'm gonna just do this technique for what it is. Before you guys shout at me again, let me just follow it. Okay, now that I've done with the medium and then the dark, I'm now gonna go in with the white pen, which is where all of the detail is meant to come in. And guys, what's all this, Jackie? What's the meaning? I hate to sound ridiculous, but this doesn't look good. I'm sure you'll let me know what I'm doing wrong in the comments anyway. But I don't understand how this is going so wrong. Maybe it's a trust the moment process, but I wish I had live feedback from you guys so that you can actually help me right now. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave that and let's move on to our outfits. Guys, I really need to tell you something weird about myself. Now that we see each other weekly, the bond is growing, you know? But as I'm looking at this colouring page now, I'm remembering what I was watching / doing while I was colouring. And let me know if you're the same. I was watching the current season of Paradise, which I love, by the way. And so me looking at this page, it just instantly transports me back to me watching that. Is that weird? Please let me know if you're the same down in the comments. And of course, I can't visualize it in my head. You guys know I have aphantasia, so I'm not actually seeing the characters, but I'm just remembering. Like, it feels like a memory. I don't know how to explain it. But also, let me know what you like to do while you do art. Do you do art? Because I know not everyone that follows me is an artist, so I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna be so honest when I say I'm really not feeling anything here. Not feeling any part of it. But for this bottom section, I think I want to do like a rug tufted kind of effect. Does that fall under stitching? I don't know. But here we are. You know when it looks like it's like tufts of hurt? Let's try that. Overall, this embroidery technique is pretty cool. I think visually it works so well. But I think that kind of technique works for very specific types of illustrations. So I'm going a little bit rogue here. I have free will, guys. Don't say I didn't follow the instructions. I tried, please. Overall, I'm going to continue to remain adaptable. I learned a cool technique, but I also put my own spin on it. And I want to try some more cool techniques, like I've seen a sticker effect, a film strip, shattered glass, the ghost effect, glitch, so many ideas. This could be such a fun series. Now I'm gonna go in with some acrylic markers, a different set to the ones I used before, and I'll leave everything I used down in the description. Acrylic markers have been the MVP of today's video. And that's because they can layer over anything. Like I've seen people drawing on different random objects. They are absolutely incredible. And for this one, the goal here is for some really cool texture. But first, I thought it'd be cute to have a nice gradient sky. And I will try to go in with detail so that it looks like actual thread. But for the rug tufting kind of design, I thought it would be so cool to use the acrylic markers for that top level texture and then going back in with the alcohol markers to just regulate the color a little bit. This is one of my favorite techniques with drawing and coloring. By the way, guys, I do art, not just coloring books. And with my regular marker and color pencil drawings, the use of acrylic markers just takes it to the next level. And now it's time for the thread detailing. Also, peep the Paradise tattoo. These are the only two fine liner pens I can find. What I love about these coloring book videos and why I've done so many over the years is because it beats facing a blank sketchbook. You already have a starting point with the lines, but the results are literally endless. It's a fantastic way to be creative, even if you're not an artist. But if you are, I challenge you to try to make something realistic in a children's coloring book. There's one final mistake that I made the first time that I didn't realize up until right now. Look at these tiny dots. They don't show them applying the dots, but you can see it in the final piece of each of them. That's such a clever technique to actually tie the effect together. As I put in the final details and finish the spread, I have to say I'm so glad I revisited these techniques again. Of course, it's not easy to put yourself out there, put your art out there, and then the internet's telling you, you did it wrong, you did it wrong. But at the same time, some of you guys definitely had a point. And I'm not above correction. But the people know who they are. Keep it cute in the comments. Now we're done. I'm not mad at this at all. But you know we're strict around here, so I'm gonna rate it 4 stars for beauty and 4 stars for difficulty. It wasn't terrible, but it took a while to come together. And here are both spreads. I am pleasantly surprised. But my behind is a bit sore from all the whooping, so please tell me I did a better job this time. Which technique should I try next? And watch this video next.